Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy KIDSTATIIC. Welcome back to another video. Thank you very much to all our new subscribers. The channel is growing pretty quick. I just want to say thank you, guys. I don't really post as much as I should. I'm always motivated by good content, and I kind of just want to put stuff out that I felt like I would enjoy watching if I was a subscriber. That's why I try to put out a lot of gameplay of games that I like. If I hear about anything interesting or if I just want to make a video, I'll do that. But I always want it to be something special. I don't want to just upload every day just to waste you guys' time. But with that said, today we do have a good video. Now, I know I am late. I am super late. And today we're going to be talking about Palworld. Now, when this game, and I don't know too much about, it being on PC and everything because I'm primarily on Xbox next gen. So I have the Series X. One of my friends pretty much was like, yo, you got to try this game out. Long story short, I did try the game out and I actually got hooked on it for maybe like 2-3 weeks. Right now on next gen, they have the game preview. So the game's not out yet on Xbox. There's a lot of glitches and bugs, but hopefully when the full game drops, they will be fixing most of these glitches. Now, if you are watching this video and you already played the game, then you already know some of the glitches that I'm talking about as far as problems with the grappling gun, with the pals in general, especially when you're doing boss fights or just exploring in general. There's a glitch to where if you throw the POW, it won't always attack. So sometimes you have to hit the right stick, and then and then command it not to attack, and then command it to attack. Or you can use focus on same enemy, which I've heard for some people it works sometimes. For me, it's vice versa, either or. I just feel like whenever the bug hits, it's bad. And then sometimes the bug isn't as bad, so they'll attack every now and then. But that's really one bad bug, and it really sometimes makes the game unplayable, especially if you're on solo and you're trying to do a boss. Um, I've done a couple bosses on solo. It took me hours to do it because the pals weren't attacking, so I literally just had to stay alive and keep evading. That was my plan. And it took me longer than I thought, honestly, because like I said, if you know in that game, when you upgrade your stats, there's really not that much of an upgrade to your player attack overall because the game is meant for you to fight through the pals. Um, but with that said, it's a great game. Uh, um, Now, right now on Xbox, it's co-op. If you have friends that can play it. I know on PC, I've heard that they were either gonna get dedicated servers or they already had dedicated servers. Now when the full game drops, I would assume that it would have dedicated servers even on Xbox. I think that would make the yeah, I think that would be 10 times playable. You could just go into a server with other players. And then instead of it being just like a regular MMO RPG, it pretty much turns into every man for himself. So, I'm gonna see. I think it'll be good. I'm especially hyped for playing online in the servers, trading with other people, seeing how the communities will be. There's a lot you can do with the building. It kind of reminds me of Ark. It is Pokemon, like being honest, but they smacked on Ark. They smacked on Fortnite with the building. I mean, they used a lot of games in this implementation. So I would say that this has to be one of the best copies of a game I've had to see in a while. Um, I didn't really see the appeal at first from watching the trailers, but once you actually play the game, that's when it hooks you in. Now the story is just mainly boss fights. So if you're playing this game just for the story, I mean, the boss fights are super hard. The whole point is to grind up, do the boss fights, um, and then there's like a little mini storyline. The map is also huge. It's definitely one of the biggest maps I've ever seen, and it's only the preview. It's the game preview, especially on next gen. So I I want to know because right now I'm level 24, 25. I want to see if you can retain all that progress once the game comes out because I don't know how they're gonna do it. They might just give people like some reward for playing the preview, and then they're gonna be like, okay, well now you got to start over. And I got a lot of cool pals, man. It took me forever. And shout out to my friends for actually helping me grind that game too. So I have to say, like I said, I do love the game. I think once they fix some of those glitches, it'll be more playable. And I do think that if they do this right, this game will literally blow every other like indie game out of the water. I think it's the game preview, and it was 8 million copies, 8 million downloads on the first week, I think, of announcement or something like that. I don't know if it's first month or the first week. Uh, that's obviously impressive, especially these days. Um, it really takes a name. Like the game has to be like the franchise or the developers have to be popular in order to make a game go. But they were able to make this go the way Fortnite went when Fortnite had its run, and Fortnite's still on its run till now. And even now we hear about, I believe it was Disney who acquired Fortnite for $1.5 billion, which is crazy. So I think Disney's gonna ruin that game. We're gonna see Minnie Mouse in Fortnite now, Mickey Mouse in Fortnite. That's gonna be crazy. But I do think, I mean, Disney has a lot of characters, so they can do a lot of stuff with that game. Um, I'd be interested to see what they could do with Fortnite. But anyway, back to Palworld. Look, if you haven't got a chance to play this game yet, I would definitely recommend you playing it. So for those who don't know, you can collect pals as you progress through the game, and this game is all about having a fort, making supplies, feeding your pals, because it's super realistic. So you have to build a fort, and you need a lot of materials while you're doing this. So there's some point to where it's like, okay, well, I can't keep mining because if I do it on my own, it'll take forever. And this is where Palworld puts that spin on the Pokemon universe. Okay, well, we're gonna let the pals be able to do the work. The pals can mine, the pals can cut down trees. They can pretty much get you anything you need. So you can capture pals and assign them to a task at your base. Or let's just say you're walking around and you got a pal who can mine. You can toss that pal at the fragments or at the rocks, and they'll actually mine it, which is pretty cool. Now, when you actually set up your base, I recommend that you build walls, and actually like the brick walls, not the wood walls, because depending on what type of, there are base raids every now and then. Um, the higher you go, the higher the raids. The more raids you withstand, the higher the raids. So eventually, you're gonna get a bunch of level 30 pals just literally trashing your whole base. So I would definitely recommend brick walls, and just make sure that you keep a couple strong pals at your base. If you have enough to spare, I at least try to keep 3, 4 strong ones. That way they can kind of carry the load for all the other ones. But I mean, there's so much to this game, and I think that this is just the beginning. I'm definitely gonna make some more videos about Palworld. Next week I'll be on a trip, and next week all depends on when I'll drop this video, honestly. But I'll be on a trip next week, and my plan is to record maybe 5 videos and just hold on to those. That way I can drop them whenever I want. But I'm gonna talk about more Palworld and maybe some other stuff in the community of stuff that I do. But with that said, if you haven't already, check out Palworld. It's on PC. It's on Xbox. I'm not too sure about PlayStation. Uh, I hope it's not on PlayStation though, because I feel like Xbox needs that up. But anyway, yeah, guys, stay safe. Make sure you definitely hit that like button, subscribe. How do you guys feel about Palworld? Have you got a chance to play it yet? If you didn't, why haven't you played it yet? And look, honestly, check the game out. It's really fire, and I think that you guys will definitely enjoy it. All right, this video is already too long. It's your boy KIDSTATIIC, and I'm out. Peace.